Before we leave the lot, let's check one price here on a used vehicle. This is the Ford F-150 Lightning, the new all-electric. This was traded in for a Tundra a few weeks ago. So I want to see what the price is on this one. Before I even walk up and see the price, take a guess. What do you think the price is on this? You know the miles are going to be low. This thing's pretty much brand new, just came out. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning from the dealership. We are up in Lakewood, New Jersey, and they usually have all the new Tundras over there. We usually walk the used over here first, but it looks like they're doing construction next door because I see all the Tundras over here. And it doesn't look like there are any used, just some Tacomas, 4Runners, Highlanders. So let's go check out what we got. The good news is about this spot, it's under a couple lights, and sometimes when I come here too early when the sun's not up yet, on the other side it's very dark. So let's see what we got. Walking up I see SR5 Crew Max, SR5 Crew Max, Capstone, which has a sale sign on it. Looks like a TRD off-road SR5, SR5, and another, could be a limited down there. Wow, let's check them out. We'll start up here. So in this area, I always say this, at the two dealerships that I walk the most, you really never see any insane colors. It's mostly the white, the black, the magnetic gray, but every once in a while you'll get a good color up here. And I gotta say, Supersonic Red is definitely one of my favorites. And I look forward to the next one I see, but I saw one on the road on the way here, and that's why I'm bringing it up. Supersonic Red is a beautiful color, especially with that TRD off-road package. Let's check this out. SR5 Crew Max, I-Force, of course. Can't go wrong with the, we'll check price first here. Options you have: premium audio package, SR5 premium package, blind spot monitoring, outer mirrors, SR5 convenience package, leather steering wheel. This also has the 32.2 gallon tank, all weather floor liners, 54,489. They're asking 69,833. As I always say when we walk these dealerships, focus on the MSRP, because every day more dealerships are moving back to MSRP and off of the markups. So that's the way to do it. But this truck has a nice stance. Usually when it's sitting on the other side of the lot there, it has a little dip off, so the truck is kind of sitting like up like this. So this has a nice stance to it. This is non-TRD, and when you don't go TRD off-road, it keeps everything body color as far as the grill surround and whatnot. Because if you look down there, when you go TRD off-road, there's the chrome rear bumper as well. You'll get black panels on this one, and down there you will get the chrome panels. But a good looking truck, straight to the point, that has the big 14-inch screen on the inside. I'll show you. Just a lot less chrome on these SR5s nowadays, which is always a good thing. So this has the soft text leather on the inside. I don't know if you can see that. The big screen. This doesn't have JBL sound system or anything like that. That you have to go up to the limited for. And as you can see, you get the black on the bumper there. Composite bed liner. That window goes all the way down. Blind spot monitoring in the mirrors, you can see there. So some SR5s have power folding mirrors. This one does not. And that's another thing in the new generation. You can get power folding mirrors pretty much across the line. Not in SR and not in all SR5s. It's optional there. But in the old generation, it could only be $17.94, and Platinum was the only place you could get power folding mirrors. So the one next to it, we have the same, pretty much the same exact thing. So good looking trucks there. And again, I say this all the time. If you don't like something on these trucks, you could change everything out. Visit sparksparts.com. Promo code TundraDude34 saves you 5%. There's a 2022 Tundra upgrade section. You could put the Pro Grill, TRD off-road grill. You could change out the surrounds, mirrors, wheels, tires. You could do whatever you want. A lot of options out there. The next one we're going to walk over to here is the beautiful Capstone. And like I always say, if you're gonna go Capstone, I think magnetic gray metallic is the way to go. This has a red tag sales sticker on it for $95,469. Let me see what the sticker is there. Sticker, can't really see. You guys could probably tell me it's $75, I believe. So that's a $20,000 markup on this thing. I don't believe this one has the AVS suspension, but I'm not sure. That is optional on the Capstone. That's pretty much the only thing you could change on it. It has that great interior, but I absolutely love the way this truck looks with this color. I test drove a white one for a week for a press vehicle, and the white wasn't bad, but magnetic gray works so well with the silver and the black there. Obviously, I-Force Max. You could also tell that from the Toyota logo, has a little blue outline on it. Small little Easter eggs when you're looking at your Tundra. If it doesn't have the I-Force Max, the hood won't say anything. But here's a look at the interior, fully loaded. It's got good ambient lighting. You should see it goes around the whole truck. It says Capstone over here and lights up. You get the 14-inch screen, heated, cooled, everything about this truck. It's absolutely fully loaded. You'll have to let me know what you think about that one. And we move on down the line. This is an SR5 double cab. Now, a lot of people don't like the double cab because they say it's not big enough. You'll have to let me know what you think in the comments below. For some people, it's going to work, and it's good to have the options. And because it's an SR5, you're only going to get the iForce engine, which does the job just fine. It's not the iForce Max. But I will say this right up front. This has the TRD off-road package. So, again, if you don't really care about your back seats too much, this may be the way to go to save a little money. This has the 8-inch screen. I could tell because you can't see the 14-inch screen peeking up. So that means it'll have fabric seats. This is what's on the truck. I could barely fit between them. They're parked very tight. They're asking $50,234, and their markup is $65,578. 4x4 SR5 double cab. When you go TRD off-road package, another thing people don't know, it blacks out the badging. As you can see down there, it says Tundra and SR5 up there. But a nice looking truck. If you go limited double cab, you can actually get a moonroof on the truck. Keep that in mind. And we move on down the road to another SR5, kind of like the white ones we saw over there. And magnetic gray metallic is always a great looking color. You can do a lot with this color. I mean, just check it out. It's just beautiful. Can't get enough of the magnetic gray. Used to have a TRD Pro in 2016 in that color. Just looks good. I would change these silver wheels right away. I'd probably get something like on this limited down here. They have the 20-inch TRD wheels, which those are the TRD wheels when you go limited or $17.94 with the TRD off-road package. But pretty much the same as the other trucks. This has the small 8-inch screen and the fabric seating. That kind of comes together. That's the stuff that's on it, not very much. $51,863. They're asking 68 and change there. So, yeah, when you're going shopping for these trucks, if you go online, you know, you could build these things any way you want and kind of get the price where you want it to be. Unfortunately, Toyota doesn't allow ordering. That's one thing I always say. I wish they did. Like the Big 3 allows ordering. We talked about this in the last few videos. I just think it's good for customers to be able to get exactly what they want, especially with the prices out there today, because I would definitely be that guy. Here's a nice one. I thought for a second I had the 6.5 foot bed there. This is just like the other two down on the end. This also has the small screen. And just to show you what I mean, in this limited, you see how it's peeking up there with the 14-inch screen? And here you don't see a little peek up. That's a simple way to tell. But a nice front end. A lot of people are kind of hit or miss with the front end. You'll have to let me know what you think. I think it all depends on the grille. I mean, for the regular SR5 grille, it's not bad, pretty plain. And then when you get the TRD grille, I think that's awesome. Anytime you get a TRD off-road or TRD Sport, that's the grille it comes with. But this is going to be the same as those ones over there. Don't forget you get driver's side grab handles both sides now. So that's always a good thing. This truck here is going for $51,054. So that's just like the one next door, $66,398. This will give you the black bumpers on the back. Bumper panels, I should say. There you go. Composite bed liner. Window goes all the way down. So yeah, these days, TRD off-road, they're around. They're just kind of hard to find like they used to be. So as you can see, we got the TRD off-road double cab there. And this one, which is beautiful. This is actually a $17.94. Okay, hold up. We got to back it up. I got to catch my breath here, ladies and gentlemen. I've never seen one of these in person yet. Fortunately, it's not the iForce Max. It's the regular iForce. This is a $17.94 edition with the TRD off-road package in the new gen. I've seen some $17.94s, never with the TRD off-road. If I was ever to trade my Pro, it would be for something very similar to this. Although I would try to get the TRD, or excuse me, the iForce Max on it. Look at those 20-inch wheels. Black would be the color to go with the saddle brown interior. You could pick between rich cream and saddle brown for the interior now. Has the big pano roof on top. You can see the camera under the logo there. This thing's gonna be loaded up nice. This thing won't be cheap. So the TRD off-road package, look at all the stuff it gives you there. You actually get stuff versus the last generation. It basically gave you Bilstein shocks and small terrain tires. Now you get, you know, multi-terrain select crawl control. You get the locking rear diff, which we've been asking for years. 68,035. They want 83,379. This right here is what I would be trying to do. But look at this. Let's just start from the back, work our way forward here. Tonneau cover, looks good. TRD off-road badge. It has the chrome in the back because this is the luxury trim of the Tundra, of course, one of them. This and Platinum share the same trim line. The only difference is this is the Western theme. But the wheels look great. The tires look great. I'm obsessed with this truck. I don't know why. People would be like, dude, you have a Pro. What are you talking about? I don't know. There's just something about the Western themed Tundras that I like. Look at that. You're not going to be able to see because the light is weird, but saddle brown interior, just like my office chair. JBL sound system. This has the black headliner, which I think is where Toyota should have did that on some of the other trims. You can only get the black headliner on Platinum 1794 and Capstone. TRD Pro, I got the gray like this one. They should at least made it an option because the black would look so good with the truck that I'm driving now, but this thing's the winner. I take this home today. Beautiful truck. I don't know. There's just something about that 1794 TRD off-road package that does it to me, man. You got to let me know what you think in the comments below. So last but not least, we have a brand new, this is a limited. This is actually good because we don't ever see these. This is a limited with no TRD off-road package. Got the big 20-inch wheels there. Interesting design. This one just came in. This has all the shipping tape on it and stuff. I want to know what you guys think because the limited regular, this is not an iForce Max, and the SR5 share the same grille. How do you feel about that? The only difference is this has like more of a shade of a shiny gray to it, the grille. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Do you think they should have went with their own grille with the limited? I would change that right away to probably something like that if this was my truck. It's going to be hard to get in here, but let me get you the sticker. Celestial silver metallic, which is beautiful. Doesn't have much on it. It has the JBL sound system, limited power package, heated leather steering wheel, all-weather floor liners. This is 55664. It doesn't have a markup sticker on it. Like I said, this thing just came in. The cool part about this truck here is for that price, if they were going MSRP for this, so that one over there, one of the SR5s here was in the 52 range. For 55, 3,000 more, you're getting a limited. So now you're able to get that JBL sound system, the premium LED headlights. You have the option of the pano roof, which the pano roof is only available limited end up. So there's definitely some options there, but a nice looking truck for sure. Let's see what the inside looks like. See if it's the gray or the black. I can't really tell from here. Looks like the black interior, big screen, but a nice looking truck. You'll have to let me know if you would buy a limited with no TRD off-road package. Some people don't care about that package. I do. I think it looks good, and like I said, in the new generation Tundra, you actually get stuff with it. You get the grille, you get the wheels, the tires, you get the suspension, you get the skid plate, but now you get the crawl control, multi-terrain select, locking rear diff. If you don't get that TRD off-road package, you don't get that locking rear diff, multi-terrain select, crawl control, that all goes away. But here are the Tundras of today in this lot. You'll have to let me know what you think. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a nice line of Tundras right there. So will you pick, first off, real quick before we leave, 20-inch wheels, more of a roadworthy tire. At least from my naked eye, I don't know how the camera will do, but it has a nice stance to it. It has a good looking wide stance to it. But all right, limited, non-iForce Max. It's the regular iForce. So limited, non-TRD. 1794 TRD with the iForce engine, not iForce Max. If that had the iForce Max, I'd probably be here tomorrow trying to make a deal. I know, I'm nuts. I have a lot of problems. SR5 in white, plain, nothing crazy about that one. That one has the 8-inch screen. This one has the 8-inch screen as well, magnetic gray metallic SR5. This one was gonna be my winner if it wasn't for seeing that 1794 TRD off-road. I love the double cab. I'm not a big backseat user. This would fit my golf bag and the random crap that I throw in the backseat just fine. So for me, I really like the double cab. And now that you can get a moonroof on the limited double cab, that's probably the direction I would go. So we have that. We have the Capstone, beautiful Capstone. This does not have AVS, and it has a red tag sale of a small house payment, $95,469. Another SR5, no 6.5 foot bed stay. This is all 5.5 foot beds. Don't forget, all these Tundras now, they come crew max, and you can get 5.5 or 6.5 foot bed. You go 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, iForce, and if you go up to limited, you could go iForce Max. And the good news is when you get up into the limited, the Platinum, and the 1794, you could pick engines. You don't have to go iForce Max if you go up into that, so keep that in mind. But this is what we got from Lakewood, a nice selection, but my eye is set on that 1794 TRD down there. Before we leave the lot, let's check one price here on a used vehicle. This is the Ford F-150 Lightning, the new all-electric. This was traded in for a Tundra a few weeks ago, so I want to see what the price is on this one. Before I even walk up and see the price, take a guess. What do you think the price is on this? You know the miles are going to be low. This thing's pretty much brand new, just came out. All right, let's see. I have no, oh, sticker on the other side. We're going around. Let's see. Whoa, 119,998. The mileage on it is 186 miles. I'm just not into the all-electric thing. Hybrid's one thing, but all-electric is crazy. $120,000 for this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, dealership stop number 2. Looking to see what they got here. This one's the one closer to my home that we film all the time. Looks like they got some Tundras in here today. So SR5, plain Jane SR5, SR5, SR5 TRD off-road, which I'm very interested in seeing, and 2 more SR5s. And just like the other dealership, your standard silver, white, magnetic gray, and black as far as colors. Let's just look at prices. This one has steps on it. I don't usually see these trucks come with steps, so that's interesting. This is your regular SR5. Kind of like what we just saw at the last dealership. Get an idea of it here. Let's see the pricing. So this here has the SR5 convenience package. So you get the blind spot monitoring, rear parking assist, and automated braking, and the bigger fuel tank. That's a must right there. All-weather floor liners, wheel locks, dual step. Running boards for $600 extra for that. $50,704, $54,694 on their markup. This one has the 8-inch screen. I'm able to get around the vehicles a lot better here. In the other dealership, they were parked very tight. So what do you think about the steps? More of a running board look than a, low-hanging step. It sits up against the body kind of nice, so might be an option if you're into that. Not a bad looking truck though. I love magnetic gray. I'm gonna say that endlessly. And then we have a black one over here, probably set up the same way. They usually get these things set up pretty similar. 51054, 55044, kind of the same stuff. Once again, I know I stress this, but this is for the casual Tundra fan. SR5 is I-Force only. I-Force Max, you have to go up to the limited, and then it becomes optional. So if you don't see the I-Force Max right there, it doesn't have it. On the TRD Pro, it says TRD Pro there, but that's I-Force Max only. Okay, now I'm gonna make this declaration to you right now. SR5 TRD off-road here, okay, Crew Max, 5.5 foot bed. If it wasn't for the Pro, this would be the truck I own, probably in this color and everything. It's just a great looking truck. SR5 gives you a ton of options. This looks like it has the 8-inch screen on it. I would get the 14-inch screen for sure. But just a great truck. Just like last generation, SR5 TRD off-road is the way to go. Let's take a walk around this thing. TRD grill, like we've seen quite a bit today, because both dealerships, I've been able to see about 4 different TRDs. That's good. This is the 18-inch wheel option. When you get SR5 TRD off-road, this is what you get. When you get 1794 Limited, you get the black ones, 20-inch that we saw at the other lot. This has fabric seats we will check out momentarily. Pricing. Doesn't have much on it, nothing too crazy. Heated leather steering wheel for $320. All-weather floor liners, TRD front skid plate, they're asking $52,284, $56,274 with the markup. Let me know what you think about that MSRP. Not a bad looking truck. Got the Bilstein shocks poking out there. A lot of people like the 18-inch wheel and tire setup. They are 265/70 R18. They're the Michelin LTX Trails. A beautiful truck. You get the chrome rear bumper plates because it is TRD off-road. And it blacks out the badges. Blackout, blackout, blackout. Here's a good shot of the inside. It does not have blind spot monitoring. Please keep that in mind. Fabric seats. 8-inch screen. But a beautiful truck. Now, if I was to get this SR5, I'd probably get it with the, more of the convenience stuff on it. I'd probably get the big 14-inch screen. Give me the premium audio. Once again, JBL is limited and up. But, whatever would help. But this is a beautiful truck, and if you are in the market for the Tundra, definitely test drive one of these before you make any decisions. And if you don't care about the TRD off-road package, this is pretty much your mirror of non-TRD, TRD. And then you could do your build on your own and save a little money. This has the 14-inch screen, the soft text leather. It still blows my mind. $54,489, $58,479. That's all the stuff you get in there. Premium audio package, BSM outer mirrors, SR5 premium package, SR5 convenience package, leather steering wheel, all weather floor liners. A very, very nice truck indeed. It always blows my mind that the SR5 without the TRD package gives you so many options, because it didn't. It used to not give options. It was pretty much came one way. There was chrome all over it, but now you have some options. People have been asking this as well. I've had a few different people ask if you could get this for a higher trim Tundra in black, because as you see, body color on that TRD off-road over there, and if you go limited and upper trims, it's body color. I'm looking into it, but I'm sure there's a way you could do it. And then we have Celestial Silver Metallic. Really can't go wrong here. Probably the same setup. This has a 14-inch screen, soft text leather. There's a look at that. This one here has premium audio package, BSM outer mirrors, SR5 premium package, SR5 convenience package, leather steering wheel, all-weather floor liners, 54,489, 58,479. Silver is always the way to go. You don't see dirt. You don't see scratches as much, I should say. Well, let me know what you think. Now, these are the Tundras over here. I think I saw a capstone up front, so we're going to go check that out. So out of these, which one you liking? SR5 Celestial Silver, white. You got the TRD off-road SR5. You get the black SR5, and then you get the gray SR5. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Once again, with these SR5s, the reason there are so many of these and not other trims, it's probably pretty much what they can get right now from the factory. But these are the big sellers. These are the volume sellers for the area and pretty much the country. SR5 is the way to go. And once again, with this new generation Tundra, you can build these things pretty much how you want them. So let me know which one of these would you pick for me. You know, TRD off-road 4x4. Just a beautiful looking truck, especially in that white. And here we are. We have a white capstone. This is just like the one I test drove for the week. And now, we spoke about this earlier in this video at the other dealership. That was the magnetic gray metallic we saw earlier. Now we're seeing this windshield pearl. Which one do you like better? Comment below. This has the huge wheels on it, big 22-inch wheels. There's a lot of unique stuff on the capstone. The wheels are unique. The grille is unique. It just has a nice flow to it. In the upper trims, Platinum 1794 and Capstone, it actually says the trim down here. We'll look at the price momentarily, but the only thing you can add to a Capstone, ABS suspension and the load leveling rear. Keep that in mind. Everything else comes pretty much standard on this truck. This even comes with the truck, the inlay in a chrome. It's definitely a good looking one if you're into the ultimate Denali style. It has the two-tone interior, which we will look at momentarily. I mean, this is the flagship trim, they call it, for the Tundra. Semi-aniline leather. This has the best audio you can get, JBL sound system, obviously folding mirrors. Hello, everyone. This has the black headliner. Probably a tough interior to keep clean, but from what the owners are saying, they have no problem taking care of that, so I guess that's a good thing. That window goes all the way down the back, 360 bird's eye view. You can see the cameras up there. There's a camera here, there's a camera in front, there's a camera on the sides. There's a lot going on, a lot going on. A lot of technology in these trucks now. iForce Max is the only engine you can get. So this has the AVS and load leveling rear air suspension for $1,045 extra, $425 for the windshield pearl, and all weather floor liners, $179, $78,689. They want $84,174, and those are the add-ons on the truck. This is actually one of the lower prices I've seen on the lot on a sticker. A lot of times you'll see people will add a few things to it. Don't forget, you get the power folding steps on the side, and you also get the power folding step on the back. And I'm going to show you that real quick in case you don't know how it works. When you get the power folding option like this, in limited SR5 you can get it where you kick it down yourself. When you push this button to open up the tailgate, that comes down automatically. So keep that in mind in case you didn't know that. But that's a fully loaded Tundra right there. Let me know what you think. Is this the flagship? I don't know. I still think the TRD Pro is the flagship right there, but hey, that's just me. Let me know what you think in the comments below about the capstone, and once again, windshield pearl or magnetic gray metallic on this trim. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is gonna do it from the dealership walk today. It is the weekend before Christmas, so in case this is the last dealership walk before the holiday, Merry Christmas to you and your family. I hope you have a safe one, a happy one, and thank you so much for watching the channel and coming along with me on these dealership walks. Obviously, my favorite video to make. So have a great day. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TundraDude34, TundraDude34, gmail.com. Be safe, be well, enjoy your holiday. Talk to you soon.